It's the Ed Lover Show. It's Power 105.1. This morning we are joined by, in my opinion, one of the greatest vocalists to ever step in front of a microphone. Mr. DeBarge is in the building. Good morning, sir.
What's up?
Man, you don't even understand what I'm going through right now, just being in the same room with you. You're one of my all-time favorites, bro.
Oh, thank
for
you.
real, for real. Like the legacy of your music and your sound and your vocal ability is so far beyond. I think you were so far ahead of your time that people are just really catching up to DeBarge now. How you been, man?
I've been great, man.
And welcome back.
I'm glad to be here, believe me.
Welcome back. What took you so long, man?
Oh, man, I took a long vacation. Just to put it mildly. No, but, my story is, I'm not ashamed to say it because I've been rescued from a long drug addiction.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? I picked up a crack pipe when I was 25 years old because I wanted to try it. And let me tell you, man, it took me 22 years to untry it, man.
Wow.
But through much prayer and perseverance, my mama's prayers especially, I got this wonderful second chance. I'm on Interscope Geffen now.
Wow.
And my album is dropping November 30th. And I'm dedicating this to everybody out there that's looking for a second chance.
Right. Now, El, we know that other people in your family had problems with drug addiction. We saw the Unsung. They did a wonderful Unsung on you guys. And everybody said, from your sister Bunny to everybody, that El was the one that stayed away. Right. El was the one that was working. El was the most studious out of all of us, out of all of the DeBarges. El was the one that was always in the studio writing songs, ready to perform, always on point. What made you break down and say, listen, I'm going to try this? And especially since you saw what it did to your family members.
Yeah, I didn't have any peer pressure. Nobody was trying to talk me into it or nothing. Matter of fact, they didn't even want that for me. It was like, man, please, whatever you do, don't ever do what I'm doing. I know I'm doing it, but I'm trying not to. But I don't know. It's just one day I just said, let me try this. Let me try it. I thought I was just going to try it and then put it down.
Wow.
And you get hooked just like that.
Well, it threw a left hook on me, Mom. I wasn't ready for it. I mean, I wasn't ready for the surprise of it.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it was like, so I'm a very passionate person. You know, and I really get into my music. I really get into whatever I'm writing about and singing about. So all of that passion, man, it just unfolded when I got into drugs. I was just that passionate about drugs as I was about my music. And then my confidence started disappearing. My willpower just went somewhere. I don't know where it went. But that's what I needed back the most was my willpower.
Right.
13 months in California State Penitentiary.
Wow.
I sat down for a minute. Got my willpower.
How was that experience? And at what point were you, as DeBarge, in California State Penitentiary going, I'm stupid?
Well, you know what? I was saying that before I went to the penitentiary because I was praying. I was literally praying while I was blowing smoke at the same time saying, God, you got to get me off this. This is not me. This is not my best me.
Right.
I'm tired of this. I wish I'd never started, but how do I get out of this? Something's got to give. So that's what had to happen. But, man, listen, I was rescued. I was telling people in prison, say, y'all may be locked up, but I've been rescued because this saved me. And I know what I'm going to do when I get out. I got with my manager, Pete Farmer. We went over to Interscope, Geffen, and we got it popping from there. And I'm here now, man. And
yeah, man. And the new single is called Second Chance.
Second Chance.
And you have truly been given a second chance. Did you feel like at any point, like, I am wasting this talent that I got?
Yeah, I did. People were asking me, it got to the point, even drug dealers didn't even want to give me no more drugs.
Wow.
They was like, nah, man. It's like, no, we want to see you back on top. I thought that was kind of strange.
Right. Because drug dealers sell anybody. But, come on, get this.
You could see the calling right there, man.
Right.
God was just calling me out. He said, I want your testimony to be before the whole world. I want people to see what my grace can do.
Right.
And I'm here because of the grace of God, and I've been given the second chance to bring love back to the world.
Absolutely. And performing on tour with Mary J. Blige.
Do you ever look back at the old footage of you performing when you were in DeBarge, and what do you feel like when you see it, and what would you tell that DeBarge with everything you know?
I would tell that DeBarge to embrace the struggles with a sober mind. Don't be so much of an exhibitionist about everything. Learn to keep it simple in your life and just love where you at. Just love right there, because in that moment, that's what you need to learn how to love, right there in that moment.
You feel like you weren't loving the moment when you were in it then?
Well, I'm always reaching, like even when I perform, I'm always criticizing myself, it's like, the audience could be standing up loving it, and then I'm just picking on myself all the time, you know. So I have to learn how to enjoy the moment right there, like everybody else is.
Do you miss those days performing with your siblings?
Well, you know what? I used to look to the right and to the left. I see Bunny, I see Randy and Marty, James, and I don't see that anymore. I miss that part of it, you know, just having them there on stage, feeling their energy and getting strength from them. I miss that very much.
DeBarge is in the building with me and Malika. Malika, do you believe we got DeBarge in the
No.
building?
Yeah.
This is
I
still-
rock out to the music
Yeah,
still.
what?
What?
What? Crazy. Riding home the other day, I must have played Secret Garden like 15 times in a row, man.
Secret Garden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I always wanted to ask you, there was a time when y'all performed Secret Garden. What award show was it? Come on. Was it the Soul Train Music Award?
Yeah, it was Soul Train. Lady.
Albie Shaw was lip syncing on that one. Was Albie Shaw lip syncing and all y'all sang live?
I don't know. I can't
Come on,
remember.
Al. Oh, come on, Al. I know you don't want to throw the man under the bus, but I know the difference between lip syncing and live. You went live, James Ingram went live, and Barry White went live. Albie Shaw was not singing live on the Soul Train Music Award.
Me no. Nah. Me no speaking.
You're a good dude, Al. Al DeBarge's a good dude because he don't want to tell that. He don't want to tell that at all. But was that weird for you? Because I saw something online that said 15 years after your brother had sang with James Ingram's brother,
Philip Ingram. He sang
right,
with Philip Ingram.
in Switch,
Right.
then you and James, with younger brothers to both of them, ended up doing a song together. How weird was that? Did y'all talk about that?
And that's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, that's pretty amazing.
You know what? It's like I feel really in line with the whole universe right now. I know this second chance, man, for me is really awesome. That's why I'm dedicating it to the world, because I know there's a lot of people out there looking for a second chance, not just from drugs, but jobs, lost relationships. Some people lost their children to the system, and they just want a second chance. They want it back. It's like everything is just lining up right now. You know?
Right.
That's why I'm embracing it, man, and I'm holding on to it.
Everything is right on.
Yeah.
And you got Faith and Fab. You got Fab and Faith on your album with you?
I did a duet with Faith Evans. It's called "Lay with You,"
Uh-huh.
and she's doing that thing on that, man.
Wow.
Yeah, it's so good to sing with her. And then Fabulous, a song we did called 5 Seconds, and 50, we did a song called "Switch Up the Format." Because, you know, he's on that really gentleman type thing right now.
Who, 50 Cent?
Yeah, you know, he's trying to take it down and just keep it smooth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Until somebody piss him off,
Right.
and he be right back gorilla unit in their face all over again. That's crazy, yo. That's when you
Right.
look back on your career. What is the song that you like, that you love the most to listen to, and what's the other song that you like to perform the most?
I love to perform All This Love, and I love to perform Stay With Me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love it.
And which one do you like to listen to the most? Is it the same song?
I love to listen to "Stay With Me."
I do too.
I love the way it moves, the way it,
Yeah.
the harmonies, the transition of the harmonies, the way it just escalates and climbs. I just love it. It feels good, man.
Yeah, man.
Was
Stay
there a
with me
song?
or something.
Was there a song that you didn't want to record that ended up, being something huge that
Yeah.
you were against?
Yeah, I didn't want to record "Time and Reveal."
Oh, come on. Come on, man.
Interview over.
I'll
No.
fight you right here in the store. You did not want to record
Really?
Time Will Reveal?
I didn't think anybody would like it. I didn't. My brother Chico talked me into recording. He said, "Man, are you crazy?" I said, "It's too corny, man. Nobody will like that." He said, "Well, just record it for me, man. Just do it for me." I said, "All right, I'll do it for you." I had no idea. I gotta admit.
Got to pause for a second
So,
there.
so you mean to tell me Time Will Reveal almost didn't happen?
I loved it. There's a lot of things I love. I just don't know if everybody else likes it. You know what I mean?
Wow, so you loved it, but you was like, I don't know how everybody else going to feel
Receive
about
it.
I honestly thought it was too corny. I said they might not like this. I said, who wants to hear that? But
Wow, Al.
it's like, songs are like babies. It's like you love all your babies, but you don't necessarily expect everybody else to think your baby's cute.
Right. Right. Yeah,
Well,
you're
yeah.
absolutely right. Wow, man. You just blew me away with that one, man. It's here at Love and Show. It's Power 105.1. We in here with DeBarge, and we were just talking when everything else was going on. And you were just telling me that you wrote Time Will Reveal when you were how old?
I was 16 years old.
What was you thinking about at 16 writing Time Will Reveal?
I was just vibing off people. I like to be in a room full of people and just like have a piano there. That's what I do. And I just vibe off people and I just listen to them. And I just try to tell their stories. What can I do to make you feel secure? Remove all your doubts so that you'll know for sure that you're the apple of my eye.
And you thought that was corny?
Me and Lady Yo need a moment. We need a moment right
die
now.
right now. And you didn't want the world to. I know just how you feel.
But this time, love's for real.
And you were 16?
I know.
Were you in love with somebody or something was happening in your heart at
I wasn't in love with anybody.
and when did you first figure out you had that gift? When did you know that you wanted to be a professional singer?
Well, when I was 7 years old, my mom has a prayer closet in every house we moved into. She came out of her prayer closet and woke me and my oldest brother Bobby up at 3 in the morning, and she took out her anointing oil. And she anointed my fingers. She said, "Bobby, the Lord told me that El's gonna sing and play." So she said, "Teach him a song." He taught me "Mary Had a Little Lamb," and honestly, I've been playing the piano ever since.
Wow.
And writing songs ever since.
So your mom's just anointed you because God told her.
That's what she said. She said, "God told me he's gonna play and sing."
Wow. That's amazing. I'm flabbergasted right now. I've never been stuck in an interview.
I've sat with Ed doing a lot of interviews, and this is the first time where we have moments of speechlessness. Where it's
That's
just
El DeBarge to me, man. It's like this is different than anybody else. Like I get a lot of people come in, they want to talk about their music and their album, but true artistry don't sit in front of me every day. And for me, this dude is a true artist, man. Like, there's a lot of stuff that I knew about you, but the time will reveal thing I didn't know. I know you guys started really young. I know your brother was in Switch, and I know your brothers are very responsible for your career, but I didn't know that your mom's anointed you like that. That's really crazy right there, man. And your new album is called Second Chance.
Second Chance.
How is it touring with Mary? Because you and Mary are very similar in, like, your life, like things that have happened to you in your life. How's it touring with Mary?
Mary is such a passionate person. She's just a passionate person. Notice I didn't say woman.
Right.
Because beyond the woman that she is, she's just an all-round person. You know what I mean? And it's like she relates to people of all facets, and I can tell that just through the sound of her voice. What she does on stage, what she does in the microphone, you can just see that passion all over her. It's real. It's for real. It's nothing fake about it.
Yeah, and her love for music is real, too. Yeah. And, just like yourself, Mary doesn't realize the impact that she's had on people. Like, it's almost like she's embarrassed by it, and you, too. It's almost like you guys just don't know the effect that you, as an artist, have had on generations of people. Like, people, like, really got, a real deep love for you, man.
Respect and awe.
Yeah.
I guess.
You see what I'm saying? There it is right there. People are like you and Mary. Have y'all talked about collaborating on something? Because God knows I would love to hear you and Mary collaborate on a song.
We haven't talked about it. We've mentioned it, but we're label mates now, so it can definitely.
Oh boy, yeah, man, that's gotta happen.
I would love to.
You were on on Motown at the same time Michael Jackson was, right?
No, he had just left.
Oh, he had left. Did you guys know each other?
Well, my brother James, of course, he was married to Janet.
Right.
So he knew Michael very well. But, I've seen Michael a few times, and all we would say is, "Hey, man, I like your new song." I asked him if he would kindly move Billie Jean out of the way so that my song could get in. I said, "Man, can you give me a break, please?" I said, "You holding it down. Nobody can get in, Michael." He said, "Oh, you're silly. But he didn't move it, though.
Right. We were talking earlier about the Unsung that was on TV1. I noticed you weren't a part of it. Was there any reason for that? Did you see it? Were you pleased with how it turned out, or what was the circumstances surrounding that?
Well, it seemed kind of like it was happening so fast. They just wanted to do everything quick. And I didn't want my story to be out there until I had a chance to really ponder the thoughts. You know what I mean? So I said, I'm not ready to give you guys an interview yet because, first of all, I was still addicted to drugs myself. And I didn't know if I would be clear-minded enough to say all the right things.
Right.
To give a true testament. So I left it alone.
Did you see it, though? Did you?
I saw it, yeah.
And what did you think?
I thought they did a good job with the information, that they were given. I thought they did a good job, but it's not over yet. The story is not even half been told. I mean, the story is a testimony of the triumph of the human spirit.
Right.
With what God has instilled and empowered in all of us to be able to do with what He's given us. That's the true story. So the story is Second Chance is to pick up from Unsung.
And how long have you been working on Second Chance?
I've been working on Second Chance, I guess, all my life. Because, how was I to know that one day I would need this second chance? My mom used to say, don't talk about people, pray for them, because except for the grace of God, that could be you. You know, I never thought I would be sitting here telling you that I'm thankful that I was delivered from a drug addiction, because that, you know, that clearly wasn't me. But there's a reason for everything. I'm here, man, and hopefully I can be a strength to a lot of other people.
Absolutely. So what do Ashanti, Biggie, Neo all have in common? Right? This man's music. El DeBarge, performing tonight at Radio City Music Hall, all right, with Mary J. Blige, Jasmine Sullivan, and Miguel. All right, and that new album is November 30th?
November 30th.
November
Second
30th.
Chance.
Second Chance,
Yeah.
all right? El, how many years has it been since your last album?
Oh, they tell me it's been about 16 years, right?
16?
I stopped counting.
16 years.
About 16 years, yeah.
Wow. Now, for those of you who don't realize how much of El DeBarge's music is still on the air, let's run down a few songs. We'll tell you the song, and El, you tell us which song that they sampled from you, all right? Ashanti Foolish samples what?
Stay With Me.
Stay With Me. Neo's Stay With Me.
Yeah.
It's Stay With Me.
Stay With Me.
Tupac, I Ain't Mad at You.
A song we did called A Dream.
A Dream. Black Streets Don't Leave Me.
A Dream.
Rich Boy Throw Some D's on it.
I Call Your Name.
All right, and of course, Biggie's One More Chance is.
Stay With Me.
See? All the El DeBarge's music right there. All the music y'all been popping to is all El DeBarge music.
Now, the list is much longer than that, we know. But of all of the songs that have been redone, which one was your favorite?
Biggie, Stay With Me.
Oh, but Biggie did One More Chance.
One More Chance.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right,
Biggie's
yeah.
One More Chance, right.
Wow. How did you end up singing at T.I. and Tiny's wedding?
When they saw me at the BET Awards, they asked me to sing at their wedding. They said, well, they told me that Jamie Foxx was doing the wedding, but they wanted me to do the reception. So we partied, man.
Now, Ed and I are no Tiny and T.I., but any chance, Mr. DeBarge, we can get a little vocal sampling?
Yeah, you got some music?
Yeah, all right.
Hey, baby, come on, one more chance. Yeah, baby. La-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. One more chance. Just give me one more chance. Baby, just one more chance. Hey, baby, all I need is one more chance. Yeah, baby, one more chance. Baby, give me one more chance.
Oh. El DeBarge in the building with us, man. See, I love it showing us Power 105.1. Yeah! Wow, son.